As Donald Trump, I want to say that I'm proud to announce that we're going to provide significant support to the Ghanaian army. We'll be sending many advanced military weapons to help strengthen their forces and ensure the safety and security of the nation. Ghana is a great country, and we stand by them in their efforts to build a stronger future. I also want to talk about a young man from Ghana, a boy named Graham. He's a true inspiration. Graham's dedication and leadership in sports, especially football, have not only brought success on the field, but have also made a huge difference in the lives of many people. Because of his influence, a lot of individuals have been able to achieve their dreams, buying cars, starting their own businesses, and building a better life for themselves and their families. Graham is a shining example of how one person's passion and hard work can transform an entire nation. We're excited to support Ghana both in defense and in their continued progress.
Anna, American President Donald Trump. Oba out, Ebekasa say, and more outdoor, America, the Eboa, African countries in Sisi, Ometrim. More African countries be a beam. My Ghana, and so a Kahobi. The Barney say, Anna Sisia, was answer you tenor. Sa Emoya Oka a home assembly, or say, or the Beboa, or my Ghana, Domsian 4. A dear bad dear, and I so special. Ghana for your home. Out of the 54 countries here, Africa hanging now. Where you on my Ghana pay, a see what say, obey no, sir, and wow, you see. Abribia, any part of Dona, and a omoni edge, say on Beba Ghana, any part of Dona, no many jehum, say on Beboa, on my Ghana. A crying out of the so. And yes, a Ghana, yen to me, any bibia, you bet to me, Nelso, esan say enkrofoi o mahu bibi papabi o my Ghana nti ana abribia no epre yerese o so di wo ntoma e wa bebo o my Ghana entoma no ebusia video ya eda ho no ma ye hu e ka asem ba ko mienu bi de fa Ghana ho enyina so ahodo a ahohoi o de ejina so e de ba o my Ghana no na mesre nyabotre na ye mpomura na ye ntie.
When Ghana was 50, the German president came to Ghana and he went to Nkrumah's mausoleum. He told them that this is the reason why many people will come to Ghana. This man is the reason why many people come to Ghana. Because anybody who bothers to read finds in this man great attributes.
Bibi papa bi ewo Ghana ha se no a yen Ghana fo no mu bi yen share da ehun ye nanso anytime bia ahofui eye abrofui na say African Americans si ombeba o my Ghana mu no omo hu ade ba ko mienu bia omo eka ehun asem wasi etie papa yi ebre German president eba Ghana ha se no ebra na Ghana ye celebrate the 50 years of independence no ana sa German president oba Ghana ha eni ma papa ye wo mai mu no ebi ano no so ba ya obe point e de ekire ye no ebusia o mai Ghana ayesonko ebusia basta so benya abotre amame na yembomura mu hwe other videos so aka yes so interesting emrasisia.
Ghana is a land that's on its way up. America, having been to Ghana, it's clear to me now. Material wealth is not the path to peace or freedom. Freedom is literally in kindness. It's in connectivity. So I'm back from Ghana, and the differences between our two countries and the danger that our country is in could not be more apparent. And this idea that Africans don't like Black Americans or don't see us as a part of them, Ghana just sinks that shit like the Titanic. They're so open to us. They call us brother. They literally say, welcome home. When I went to Elmina, the fact that I'm Black American got me so much compassion. They family, yo. And I went all over Ghana. This wasn't just me being in one city coming to a conclusion. I went from Accra to Cape Coast to Elmina to Tamale up north to the city of Wa to Mole and back. When I tell you that there is no equivalent of the kind of political, combative, vitriolic dialogue that we're having in this country, it's just absent. I didn't realize how much I think about perhaps being involved in an active shooting until I went to a place where that was literally not a possibility. You see, most Americans don't know about the Global Peace Index. It is this database that tracks how violent and prone to crime a country is and how safe you actually are. And out of 163 countries, America ranks 132nd. Where's Ghana rank? 55. Those are just numbers. But you don't really understand the difference between 132nd to 55th until you really do a vibe check. I mean, the only 3 African countries that rank above Ghana are Mauritius, Madagascar, and Botswana. And the only Western country that ranks below America is Israel. And every country that is an active war zone is pretty close to where we are. Like going there, there's no question that America's more advanced technologically when it comes to like how often your internet works and the sanitation of the water and how often they pick up trash and how well the roads are like paved, right? But Ghana is more advanced socially. There are pockets of different languages, different religions that in the American context you would think would be at war. No, sir. People are getting along. There is harmony. And because of that harmony, there is safety. The social cohesion in Ghana compared to America is off the charts. The value-added interactions, the positivity, like you can smile at anybody. They'll smile back. Like you can ask anybody for help. They'll try to give it if they speak the language. Just the way in which you could feel the friendly vibe, the way in which people are like holding hands, even men, heterosexual, sexuality is not in question. It's literally about the bonds between folks. They're killing this part of the exam. We are failing so miserably. And don't make any mistakes. There are parts of Africa that are experiencing poverty to a level that would shock your Western sensibilities. So then the next question is, so how are they surviving? Nobody starving, ain't no ribs showing. The land of Africa itself provides. I mean, literally, people be in the villages. There's always some goats. You know who's cooking the jollof rice. You know where the chickens is at. There's always eggs. There's always fruit. There's always, I'm talking about fruits that you don't even see here. Like when they selling them by, like you don't even know what they are. When you go down to the south in Cape Coast, the ocean provides. They're selling things that you would never think to eat, and they're selling things that you would love to eat. There's always something to sustain yourself on in land that just sprouts this rich food like the land of Africa. I'm going to say this again. If you love infrastructure, Ghana's a fixer-upper in some places. There are ways that we need to invest in like water sanitation and pipes and like, you know what I'm saying, roads and like picking up trash, right? But those problems are getting solved actively. Ghana is a land that's on its way up. America, yeah. But you got to adjust your lens of how you look at Africa, because what you're looking at is a place that survived an apocalypse. The slave trade was an apocalypse. Colonization was absolutely an apocalypse. Have you noticed there's no apocalypse movie set in Africa? Because apocalypse movies are Westerners' greatest fear. What's going to happen if the bridges and the phones and the heating and the refrigeration don't work? Africa, shit get cut off, and then they figure it out, and then it get cut back on again. Like, they're calling us out on how we lose our peace when we have poverty. Having been to Ghana, it's clear to me now. Material wealth is not the path to peace or freedom. Freedom is literally in kindness. It's in connectivity. It's like the safety that people provide because they understand that everybody's in this together. When you look at the political situation, they all love their president, John Mahama. I haven't heard one bad thing about him. They say he's facing challenges, but generally, Ghanaians believe in their president.